So many wrong decisions. So many wrong decisions. I think we kick it forward to Gibbons. How many fucking times today do we kick the ball to Gibbons as like he's a big full forward? Like, it makes no fucking sense right now. And that was it. That was round 4. That was one of the more disappointing performances that we, as Carlton supporters, had to endure all season. I think that one and the Hawthorn one really stung. I think that one was probably one of my worst moments for the season. Just disappointment, the build-up. It was one of those games where in the lead-up to it, it was more about, how is this process going? This is a team that we have to be beating. Those kind of thoughts were coming through. And obviously we got done at the very end there. It was a difficult exercise going back and looking at the highlights from that video and the review of that video, because it just brought back so many emotions. I had some harsh words for Lockie Plowman, and we're all emotional and we all obviously mourned losses in different ways. But the funny thing was about this game, we had patches in this game where we looked really good, and you can actually see here, these are some of the things that we're probably doing a lot better now in terms of the way we move the ball quickly and the way that we're able to put scores on the board. We had patches where we kicked 2 or 3 goals in a row. As you can see here, through the corridor, things that we're kind of doing now anyway. And that was the thing. We just let this one slip, and that was disappointing. From all accounts. But you've got to look at the positives, and these are the types of highlights that the players need to be seeing to show what works against the Gold Coast Suns. As you can see here, right through the middle, and that's really what's got to happen this week. We have to come with a purpose for 4 quarters. I know that we've been talking about it for a while, and we've just got to be relentless with our pressure. That's what I'm really looking forward to in this game against the Gold Coast Suns. It's at, obviously, our home deck. And so the thing about this week is we've really got to consolidate in front of the home fans. I think we've had a few instances where we've, won a few games this year. We haven't quite been able to back it up and just get the ball rolling. I think if we come this week to Marvel Stadium, 2:10 p.m, Saturday afternoon, I think we can get a pretty big crowd. If the boys can come out this week and really put the foot on the throat and really have a convincing win, it just sets up the momentum, it builds. And I don't want to look too far ahead, but we're looking at Adelaide, St Kilda as game. I mean, the Adelaide game could be like a grand final for us, because it's obviously got a lot of implications for the off-season. So, yeah, I'm really excited. The thing about the Gold Coast Suns is, they're a team that was playing some really tough contested football early in the season. They're probably fallen away. And, obviously young bodies, it takes a toll on them. You can't sustain it for the year. It's well documented that their bigger bodies they don't really have too many bigger bodies sort of carrying them through. A little bit like us last year, if you really think about it. We had the Fremantle game late last year. It was just that pointy end of the season. You're not making finals. You're not doing anything. You start thinking about the end of the season. You've got teams who are playing for finals. I think the beautiful part about it, in our case, in a sense, it could be this Adelaide pick. It could be, hey guys, we need to really push the season so we can put ourselves in a better position, come draft time. So, I mean, I'm not sure if that filters down to the players, but it just feels like there's something more to play for than what there was this time last year. And I think that's going to help us. I'm hopeful that we can get the job done. It's really just going to be, I asked the question last week, and I was confident we'd get the job done, but it was more of a, Sydney are going to let us have patches where we're in a winning position. Are we going to be able to take it? And then this week, it's really just about, look, we come into this game as a favourite. Ed Kerno spoke last time we played them, and made the comments about how we just thought it was going to happen. Is this group ready to perform when the pressure's on, when there's expectation? Because that's just something we haven't been able to do. So I'm looking forward to it. The boys are back home. What do you think's going to happen in this game? What are the keys to winning this game? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, go the Mighty Blue Boys.